We are continuing in the part 2 of Foolish Mortals, and we are inside the mansion. We know that stuff is going on, probably everything should be open right now, and we need to figure out what happened and where's the treasure.
Who wonders to this ghostly trick? The prey that prays it will be quick. Do not blame that final try, for once he's in, he's sure to die.
Another ghost? Oh, this can't be good.
Welcome back to Belmore Manor, Mr. McCallan. My name is Cordelia Lockett. I do hope I haven't scared you.
To be honest, I've had my fill of ghosts for today. Perhaps I should be running along.
I'm afraid you'll need to come with me. There is someone you need to meet.
Who?
Miss Belmore.
You know, I don't think that would be such a great idea. We met twice already this evening, and I don't think she's taken much of a liking to me. What
You're
with
in her
throwing
house.
me off a balcony and pulling me into a spirit pool. Attempt to kill me once? Shame on you. Attempt to kill me twice? Shame on me, you know? I'll just go. It'll be like I was never here.
It's too late for that, Mr. McCallan. I really must insist.
What have I gotten myself into?
Miss Belmore, Mr. McCallan is here to see you.
I don't see anyone. I'm terribly sorry, Miss Belmore. I wasn't trying to steal from you. I didn't know anybody was still here. And then I've gotten deeper into things than I expected, and... Miss Belmore? Why isn't she saying anything? Why is she crying?
This is all terribly exciting, isn't it? I'm afraid there's much more to this than you realize, Mr. McCallan.
Can she even hear me?
I don't think so, but keep trying to talk to her anyway.
What happened to her?
I can tell you all that I know, if you're brave enough to hear it.
I hope I am.
She doesn't
I was
sound
there on that
suspicious
night,
at all.
all those years
It's like,
ago.
let's put it lightly.
And it wasn't Miss Belmore who was to blame. The morning of the wedding, Mr. Rackham left a gift on Miss Belmore's dresser. A small leather pouch with strange beads and strange markings. I shouldn't have been looking, but I saw her open it. It was black magic. Everyone had heard the rumours about Mr. Rackham, but I saw it with my own eyes. Miss Belmore panicked. She threw the pouch into her music box, slammed down the lid to lock it, and threw the brooch into the fireplace. But it was too late. She was losing herself. I could see it in her eyes. Minutes later, she asked me to bring her fiancé to her room. It's bad luck to see the groom before the ceremony. She told him she didn't love him, but I don't think it was her speaking. He begged, he pleaded, his heart broke in two. He was devastated. I saw him head up the staircase to the balcony overlooking the garden. But oh dear, I didn't know what he was going to do. That evening, her wedding to that evil Mr. Rackham began, but it didn't go the way he had planned. Just before Miss Belmore's lips formed the words, "I do," I could see the forces battling inside her. The real love within her resisting the forged compulsion of Mr. Rackham's curse, staring into eyes that were not those of her true love. And that battle of good and evil exploded. Just like that, everyone in the house was gone, trapping us as ghosts to remain here forever. For more than 30 years she's been like this, her mind trapped in an eternal battle between the true love in her heart and the evil magic trying to control her. More than 30 years of never-ending heartbreak. And while Miss Belmore is trapped in torment, do you realize what you've done? You've summoned all the ghosts in the house, including Mr. Rackham, that manipulator, that
Oops.
occultist, that devil, the cause of Miss Belmore's suffering. He's once again free to pursue his evil deeds because you released him.
Yeah, that's terrible, Fate. Yeah, I wonder who's the Loa spirit actually that Moray was trying to use. Maybe that was the Rackham. Maybe that's or the Rackham was actually, let's say, using the help of the same Loa. Maybe there's one, looming force over the whole story. Let's see
If
it.
Abigail is under a spell, how is she able to attempt to kill me twice?
Well, it's never happened before. Maybe she's losing the fight against Mr. Rackham's curse, and the evil inside her is growing more powerful. Oh dear, it's almost too terrible to think about, isn't it?
You sound weirdly detached from this, but on the other hand, if you observe it for 30 years, then I can understand going a little bit numb.
Why is Rackham doing all this? What does he want?
He's after the same thing you are, the Belmore treasure. But he's willing to do a lot more to get it. And he doesn't care who gets hurt in the process.
But he's
I'd
pretty
say
dead.
he's a lot more committed than you are.
I have to do something. How can we stop him?
I'm afraid I don't rightly know. But Miss Belmore might. She managed to break out of the spell once, just at the moment of the explosion, when Mr. Rackham tried to carry out the wedding. Perhaps if you take her back to that moment, she might be able to break out of it again. To do that, you'll need to create a love antidote to Mr. Rackham's curse.
How can I create a love antidote?
Look
Easy
in the
peasy.
mirror. In this reflection, she's as happy as she was on the morning of her wedding. And look, there in front of her, 4 wedding mementos and the echoed music of the wedding march, each one a touchstone of that final happy time. If you could gather those 5 things, perhaps we might bring her back to the moment she escaped the spell.
She had totally
Even
different
if
hair
just for
color
a
in the
moment.
cutscene.
There's something else you should know. Mrs. Craddock, the housekeeper, has announced that all wedding preparations are to resume
Oh,
upon the orders of Mr. Rackham. He plans to repeat the wedding tonight. You don't have long.
But what if I break her out of the spell and she is evil now?
I think you'll just have to take that risk.
Maybe I should go. Try to find someone who knows more about this.
Oh, don't you know? You're just as trapped within this house
Nice.
as any of us ghosts.
Obviously.
Try the windows, try the doors. We all have 1,000 times. But it's no use. If you want to escape, she's your only hope.
That can't be true. I haven't died. I can't be trapped here forever like you.
In moonlight's glow, a spectral cell, and whispers of an eerie spell. No one hears his silent shout, for once he's in, he can't get out.
No amount of force or technique or desperate longing would open the door. Cordelia was right. I was trapped. And as I looked around at the house that held me, I felt both dead and alive at the same time. Both awake and in a dream, or a nightmare.
okay. Now things are opening, right? I think so.
The only way I could possibly free myself was to gather the 5 items to awaken the Ghost Bride, perhaps giving her a third and final opportunity to kill me.
Okay, hear me out. I don't really like that she has different hair color in every scene. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't think about this when she was a ghost because, you know, she had this ghostly apparition thingy going on. But if you look on the portrait and all of the clippings and cutscenes, she has auburn hair, and in the mirror she had like grayish, darker hair. So like, I don't know. Let's go to her room and see. Okay, Cordelia. Lock it.
Hey, Cordelia.
You could speak less ominously.
Hello. Have you made...
I'm working on it. Do you know why I...
We ghosts have been trapped here ever since the explosion. But I don't know why...
I was able to get out the last time I was here. Even if it was via the balcony. I don't want to try that again.
Something must be keeping you here now. Better hope it's not...
Yeah, why the cook and all people are taking orders from Mr. Rackham? I think that's weird. Miss Belmore is the head of the house right now. Like, he doesn't have the ties directly to the house. He is the officer, he was working with her brothers. But why they're kindish on his side is beyond me.
Did you say there were rumors?
Oh yes, all of the staff crates and boxes delivered in the night. We see what happens in this house.
Do you think the Belmore treasure is here in the...
If it is, I've never seen it. But it is a big house. Who knows
The skeleton hanging from the tree outside.
what's left of him? I do hope it's a mess.
Isn't the sailor's ghost trapped in the house too?
Oh no, he killed him. He will have long since passed over to the spirit realm.
He was lucky to be so distraught he committed suicide.
It's better than being trapped in this.
How did Abigail and the...
It was aboard one of the Belmore ships. Miss Belmore was never one to be caged up inside the house, always wanting to go away on her brother's voyages. But they were a good deal older than her, and very protective after they all lost their parents. So she made a plan to stow away.
Did she manage to do it?
No, she was caught mere hours before the ships left port from Dead Nettle, covered over in spare sail.
Who discovered her?
That young sailor. I don't think she was best pleased that he had to tell her brothers, and he did, but she
good
didn't
that he
hold it
did,
against
kindish.
him. Instead, he told her of the voyages on each return to Dead Nettle,
Aw.
and as the months progressed, she took more and more of a liking to him. I suppose fate will always bring two soulmates together, even when they least expect it.
And that's how they fell in love.
The young sailor promised that one day they would explore the world together. But until that day arrived, he would carry her in his heart on every voyage he undertook. He carved a wooden compass, split it into two pieces, and they each carried
so
one,
cute.
promising that despite their time apart, the necklace would be reunited once they were back together. How romantic.
It is romantic. And I hope we can make them meet again once the curse will be lifted.
How did the Bel...
A shipwreck off the southeastern coast. 28 perished.
Who was the survivor?
Why? It was Mr. Rackham.
Surprise, surprise.
Do you know what happened to the Bel...
That certainly is a mystery, isn't? My duties were to help Miss Belmore, while Mrs. Craddock dealt with the masters.
Although what?
I did see Master Xavier on the day he died.
Oh!
What was Xavier doing?
Preparing for he'd been given a birthday present not long before, an old pirate map of Devil's Rock that he'd hung over the fireplace and on the map, marked in red.
Pirate treasure?
I doubt the treasure. A cove on Devil's
The
Rock,
Crumb
where
pirate.
no one has stepped foot in over 100 years. That'd be like a moth to a flame. He left
Who
before
wouldn't
dawn,
like to
and then
discover
never
it?
came back.
Who gave him the prize?
I expect...
Of course, Mr. Rackham.
Thank you for your...
You're welcome. It gets pretty boring.
No, it doesn't.
I didn't need to... I couldn't ring the bell.
Okay, let's go back to her and see what's in the room.
The bride sat slumped in her chair, crying forlornly. She seemed completely unaware of anything around her. It was no use. She was in such...
Okay, let's see. So we have
It was an
cake.
untouched slice of wedding cake. It was a bridal veil made of delicate, intricate...
See? It doesn't look open. Maybe because it's like memory or something. Reading.
It was a simple gold ring. As I concentrated on the phonograph in the mirror, it began to sound like I could hear its music through the reflection itself. It was the wedding march. It was a beautiful bouquet of roses. The contrast between the bride and her reflection was clear. Well, the bride, if only she knew what would... The phonograph horn had snapped off the machine when I was flung out of the...
Oopsie daisy. Oh, the smoke is coming from the chimneys. That's interesting. And nothing in here, unless we could... Oh, we can go. Nice. Some broken railing.
Whoa! As I rounded the corner of the balcony, I saw that the walkway had dropped away, the mortar crumbling after the ground was a long way down.
Oh no! I could have fallen, broken my leg, and be free from this creepy house.
I assessed whether the railing would be safe to climb. With the slippery ironwork and crumbling masonry,
we're going
the
there.
answer was obviously no. But I didn't
The
have the
little
luxury of
tower
safety.
over there.
Here goes nothing.
You can do it. I would be more concerned about the tiles on the roof, to be fair.
Hauling myself onto the roof from the ornamental railings, I realized there was no easy path to get higher. The roof tiles ranged from loose and dangerous to soggy and dangerous. Either way, I wasn't going to be able to climb them.
No? Oh, are we
As
going
I approached
here?
the lightning rod, I started to feel the hair on the back of my neck standing up.
Ooh, not a good idea, I
That
guess.
was a close one. Fortunately,
There's not
the
even
lightning bolt had hit the lightning
one
rod instead
cloud
of me,
here.
breaking it from its socket and sending the rod tumbling to the ground below.
Okay, we can use it,
I
right?
definitely didn't have the natural balance needed.
Okay, we need to find out ourselves the stick. Stick that will solve all of our problems. Right, I saw the rose ornament here, right? No. Yes.
Now wasn't the time for an...
It's always time for the nap.
The door was...
I had a wonderful dream about... It was mainly space zombies, but also
The door
like
was locked.
gay architect who was trying to steal crypto from Russian mafia in the futuristic setting. It was great. It was
Hey,
beautiful
Cordelia.
dream.
Oh,
Do you have the master key?
Where do these doors behind me...
the middle door goes up to the cupola, but the key's been lost ever since Master Cecil died. There's not much up there from what I remember.
And the door on the right?
That's where the parlour witch lives.
Oh,
Did you see a
Oh yes, Mr. Rackham isn't the only one said to delve into the supernatural. Perhaps poor little Abigail was just an innocent, caught in the middle of Mr. Rackham's and her brother's dark dealing.
Who is she?
I should think the Belmores brought her to the house not long before they disappeared. Though after moving into the house, no one ever goes in, and no one ever...
Thank you for your...
Goodbye.
not creepy at all. Not weird at all. Trunk. And that's Rackham, I think. You're a strong boy. Oh, baby. Fluffy baby.
Haha, the look on your face.
What are you doing? Oh, you could have scared me to death.
Imagine how cool that would be,
I don't think I'd be very happy about that.
baby.
baby.
Who are you, anyway?
My name's Murphy McCallan. I'm a guest. Who are you?
I'm Sebastian Pock.
The little boy puffed out his chest with a grin that would make the Cheshire Cat jealous. What were you doing in the trunk?
Playing hide and seek. That stuffy old vicar challenged me to a game and hasn't found me in more than 33 years.
Don't you know
no.
it's dangerous to shut yourself up in places like that?
What could
Could've gotten
possibly
locked
go
in.
wrong?
Well, it's funny you say that, actually. I think the latch closed on me while I was inside. Still, what's the worst that could happen? I'm already dead.
Yup. It's another chaos gremlin. I wonder if we will meet actually nice child in this game.
What are you looking so...
I'll have a new toy to play with later. A brand new Guggenhauser Model 5 wind-up tin boat. I'm
Ooh.
going to play with it in the bathtub down the hall.
That's funny. I know a little girl who acts...
Yeah,
The boy pulled an expression that made him look slicker than a politician. You've been in that chest for 33 years?
on and off. That's got to make me a hide-and-seek champion. This house is amazing. Before I climbed in the chest, I must have explored every room in the house. The one...
You haven't seen the Belmore treasure while you've been exploring.
There's a treasure here,
That's what the story's...
and you believe them. I thought kids... I don't think...
Why not?
Because if it did, I would have...
This is a long shot, but do you know Mallory Wisp?
Sure, I know Princess Stink.
She was getting a tin boat too.
I know. I swapped over the pages in the toy catalogue, so she ordered the wrong thing. She'll get fed up with it, and I'll get to play with it instead.
Well, that wasn't a nice thing to do.
Nice guys finish last. That's what my father says.
Seriously? I don't think that was the saying back in the days.
How were you and Mallory able to talk? Year ago.
A fleck,
Right.
a blood pumper, an air guzzler, a bone puppet.
Hey, I get the idea.
Children aren't so close-minded. Plus, she's the only person brave.
Yeah, you kinda like made for each other in the terms of creating perfect chaotic duo.
Are you here for the...
Do you think I dress like this for fun?
I thought you might be the mayor of Munchkinland.
My mum made me dress like this. What?
Do you know the man of the port...
I don't want to look at it. Gives me the...
It's John Rackham.
Shh. Mum says we're not allowed...
What do you know about...
I don't want to...
You know something.
I can't...
I won't...
Cross your heart and hope...
That's ironic, given the...
We came to the house a few months before the wedding was supposed to happen. My dad's a lawyer for the Belmore Trading Company. A real I was sneaking around, you know, just exploring the house. He was talking to one of the Mr. Belmores. The one that wore the white coat.
Cecil Belmore, the scientist?
Yeah, he
This
said
is
he
such a
was going to
beautiful
his
name.
laboratory,
Mm.
but where it was hidden was a secret.
Did you have any luck?
Not really, because I wasn't the first. That man, he was following him too. In secret. I kind of got too scared to keep...
What's scary?
I saw something. The scary man was carrying.
What was he
A dagger.
Ooh.
See you around.
Bye.
I really love the sound of name Cecil. It's so beautiful.
Gazing into the portrait's eyes sent a shudder through me, and I realized it must have been a portrait of Rackham.
What's here, Xavier?
The door was
Xavier?
locked. The door was...
I really need master key.
The door was locked.
Where's the master key when you need it? I wonder if both are leading to... Yeah, they are both leading to the same place. Can you go forward? No. No forwards. Let's go here. Ooh! Ooh, Winter Garden! I love winter gardens. Such a beautiful idea.
Good evening. My name is...
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Ezra Hughes is the name. Pianist for hire is the game. Got any events coming up? I do weddings, christenings, bar mitzvahs, funerals.
You're still hustling for work? Isn't being a...
Hey, when you're self-employed, you've got to keep that next paycheck coming in.
Yep.
But you're trapped in the house.
Well, I admit I'm not normally based here.
How's the gig?
It's the gig of a lifetime. Quite literally.
Literally.
I just didn't realize how short that lifetime would be. Still, I should be making out like a bandit at the end of it.
Why's that?
My contract says I charge overtime at time and a half. So far, we're 30-something years past my original end time.
Is there much to spend your money on when you're dead?
That's
They
being
say you can't
optimistic.
take it with you. But I don't seem to be going anywhere at the moment, so
You don't seem to have much of...
most have gone through to the ballroom. Still, at least it means I don't have the Southern Belle from hell hovering over me.
Who's that?
You'll know when you...
Belle from Hell sounds actually quite amazing.
Are you local
As
to Devil's
title.
Rock?
No, New Orleans born and bred. Hard to grow up in the biggie. Street performers in the French Quarter, brass bands on the balconies, parades at Mardi Gras. It's in the
So what brought you here?
work. Figured I'd play a few. Next thing I know, I'm caught up in more drama than a Gilbert and...
Where did you find musical work here on Devil's Rock?
I got a full season contract down at the It was pure luck, really. The original pianist broke his arm.
How?
Before the renovation, that place was 14 people in the audience watched as the stage gave out right in the middle. Pianist and piano falling
Ouch.
Physically, he was
Oh.
fine. Emotional.
Sounds like he went through a bad stage.
Ho ho ho. Yeah, and the piano also was probably broken beyond the repair. Yeah, and one of the brothers was a patron of arts, theater, and stuff like this. So it's kind of logical they hired the artist.
Yardley Belmore was a performer too, wasn't he?
And more. Right? He's the one that bought the Calliope.
Yep.
Fixed her up and hired me. Once he came on board, that place got put on.
Real shit.
Yeah, before Yardley put up the funds, they were so broke they had to rely. The final year, Bon Tom Bakery funded everything.
Condition.
The shows had to be on brand. Before Yardley put a stop to it, we were looking at 3 Shakespeare plays that season. Romeo and Back, A Midsummer Night's Cream Cake, and Much Ado About Muffins.
Okay, Midsummer Night Cream Cake is quite a dubious title. Or maybe that's my mind.
Do you know what happened to Yardley?
I haven't a clue. But you know what? I think I was one of the final people to see.
Oh,
He came down to the Calliope to offer me this gig for the wedding, and I overheard him talking to someone backstage after I had finished rehearsing.
what were they talking about?
Well, after Yardley scrapped the baked goods from Romeo and Juliet, he was after ideas to bring something new to the story. This fella was telling him about a place he'd found, an actual crypt. Such a missed opportunity, really. Can you imagine? Romeo and Juliet's tragic finale, played out in the Capulet tomb, the star-crossed lovers' final doomed moments in a real-life, honest-to-God crypt. The last thing I heard was them setting a date to check it out. And then, well, after that, no one ever saw him again.
Do you know who the man he was talking?
Rackham, I think you call it. Don't know where his interest in the theater came from all of a sudden.
Do you know where I could get?
I take request. It's part of my
Nice.
contract for...
I need some wedding music to play to Abigail Belmore.
I might be able to move people with my music, Murphy, but there's no...
I should get good.
See her?
Without knowing what it was, I wondered if the pianist wouldn't have been happy with me.
He would not. I recently watched a musical about Penderecki. He's like national hero in Poland, but he was also extremely talented and broadly known pianist back in beginning, let's say, of the 20th century, the end of the 19th century.
Good evening, Ezra.
Hello, Murphy.
I think mainly he was the most known at the beginning of the 20th century. Even was prime minister in Poland at some point.
What's the machine next?
That's my ticket out of... I'm going to compose and record a hit song. Something that'll... I can record and release a song.
Nice.
All of...
But you're not live.
That'll be how I mark anthems by apparitions, hymns by haunts. The magazines won't give you
He
the
has
time
everything
of day if you
figured
don't
out.
have some way of If I'm dead, it's
I'm
better to be
respecting that.
composing than decomposing.
How does the machine?
You just put in a blank record and press record. There's an old one still in there if you want it. It's too worn for me to use anymore. The records have a thin layer of black wax on the outside, and the machine records the sound as grooves in the wax.
Okay.
Keep an ear out for me in a year.
I should.
See you.
I take this, I wax it, and we can do the
I
match.
took the record from the
Oh,
recording
he's
machine.
playing something
and its
different.
outer
Nice.
coating worn.
That's the same song that was opening the part 2.
My piano repertoire consisted only of a few bars.
Anyway, Penderecki was quite amazing figure, to be fair. He was very idealistic and he kind of like advocated for case of independent Poland by playing concerts around the world, mainly in the US. And during the concerto, he was actually talking about situation in Poland.
Boys,
Oh,
you don't
she's
want
the
to be
belle.
fighting over little old me.
Oh!
This man is nothing but a scoundrel.
True.
And you, brother, are a no-good fraud.
The debutante oozed southern charm as sweet as peach pie, if that pie contained a secret dose of cyanide.
You can't have everything all in once. And I don't know why you are like immediately jumping to the conclusion. That's very unkind to judge the book by the cover. Okay? Maybe she's a nice lady. Just a little bit, you know. The parasol. Really? Is that how it's...
I wondered if the shelves held any book.
Okay, is that how it's also called in English? Because I know only umbrella, and parasol is actually umbrella in Polish.
I thought I should
Really?
Good evening, miss.
Oh,
My name's Murphy Pleased to meet you all.
Back off, Peanut. Yeah, keep walking.
now, boy, my name is Tallulah LaRue. I expect you've heard of me. My daddy owns the LaRue Oil Exchange. We're the richest family.
But don't forget, Tallulah, don't you think? He looks so poor, he probably weighs a...
Let's not be rude to him just because he's less fortunate. You boys be welcome and
That
introduce yourselves.
That was sonite,
must.
pure sonite.
I am Humphrey, and I am Orville of the Talagula Textile.
I think you made the pants I'm wearing.
Okay, I actually love her accent. This is such a appealing accent for me.
What's that in your hand?
This is my It allows me to bring one guest with me. But I've invited both boys all the way out here to Devil's Rock when I can only... Now, both of these fine fellows are here and want to...
You mean you two don't have an invitation?
We may not know the Belmores, but we do know this southern magnolia. We were brought to Devil's...
I was brought to Devil's Rock by... If you're not using the invitation, perhaps
I don't think so, Knuckle. Miss LaRue is going to need that invitation for when I... Over my dead... Have you seen yourself?
These two gentlemen...
I just hope it doesn't come to blows. I'd be happy to marry either of these gentlemen one day, if only I could choose between them.
If you did end up marrying one of them, would that make your name Tallulah Talagula?
That's right, and my middle name is Beulah. Rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it?
I bet that was her main criteria.
How are you going to decide who to take to the waltz, Miss?
I just don't know if I could decide. I think I'll...
Choose me, Tallulah. I'm the one who inherits good looks. Your reflection hides when you walk past a mirror. I have the southern elegance. You have all the... I believe the lady would be better suited for a man of sophistication. You have all the It's my bravery. Bravery? If you think yourself so brave, then we must... Brother, I challenge you to a duel.
And what, you will be more dead?
Not if I challenge you first.
Gee, I wouldn't want a duel to take place because of little old me. But if that's how things have to be, let's get the guns on the table, boys.
McCallum, you shall be the
little
adjudicator.
snake.
I shall?
I'm glad you've agreed.
What exactly does that entail?
In order for the duel to be fair, an independent third party must load the pistols and declare the victor.
But I've never loaded a pistol before.
Don't worry, McCallum. A donkey with a lobotomy could do it. You have at least half a chance.
Oh no. Okay, loading pistols. Powder, shot, rampot. That's rampot, okay. Aim fire. Pew.
One at a time, I poured the powder...
No.
I then dropped the shot into each muzzle.
Okay, so we can only once click.
Finally, I
That's so stupid.
No pussyfooting around here, boys. I want to see some action. If you miss, you're not the man for me.
Asshole. Like, what would this kind of stuff prove? Like,
Well,
honestly, swear to God, this
I've
is...
been hit. Me too.
In any other situation, this would have been a tragedy, but it quickly became clear that a duel to the death wouldn't be conclusive when the duelists were both already dead.
oh, neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw. What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
But as I was ranting, I hated the concept of duels because, like, what do you prove by dueling? Like, if you have any kind of disagreement, there's no logic, just luck and dueling. Like, Jesus Christ. So silly.
It was a seductive carving of a lamia. Half woman, half...
Another lamia. Let's talk again with Tulula.
Good evening.
Why,
Would you like a rematch on the pistol?
what a wonder,
No,
boys!
no. Fuck. I didn't want that.
Would you excuse me for a moment? Good evening.
Why,
Were you friends with Abigail?
friends may be a bit of an exaggeration, but I'd seen her around at the debutante balls before she got engaged to that. I mean, really, what?
You don't think they should have gotten engaged?
What's the... Mr. Rackham was an improvement. I do.
I best...
Ta-ta.
Miss LaRue,
Don't be silly, Murphy. It's a beautiful...
didn't you see the...
A parasol's to protect you from the sun, Sil. Carry this out in a lightning storm and you... Actually, go right ahead and take it.
The glint in her eye sent...
But there are no clouds. At least I don't see clouds anywhere, and I was at the rooftop. Weird. Maybe that's
Would you
magic
like a
storm.
rematch of the pistol duel?
What?
No.
Oh, boys?
Damn it. I thought that there was something else.
Would you excuse me?
Did I hear gunshots like being back at Alameda during the war?
What happened there?
No, my second wedding. The father of the bride didn't appreciate me canoodling with the maid of honor.
Oh,
Got all the locals to
You
run me out of town.
you scandler.
Talk about a shot. You, boy.
Ready to be, goodness gracious, but I haven't found my...
Sorry. I don't think the wedding's happening until... Or not at all, if everything...
Just enough time for a...
Taxidermy everywhere.
After my escapades with the fish and its hidden horseshoe...
Vase. Let's grab it just because
I
we can.
picked up the vase. From the delicate porcelain and hand-painted ornamentation, it looked like it must have been worth a fortune. Ming Dynasty, perhaps?
Fosket, why is that young man picking up that chamber pot?
I have absolutely no idea.
Or perhaps not.
Nice. Archway. Door.
The empty glass was best left where it was.
It's stuck with absolutely everyone.
I'd previously seen small pots hung in fireplaces like this contained water in order to humidify the room. In this case, however, the pot...
Okay.
Good evening.
Hello, my...
Oh, don't get him...
And what is your name?
Murphy McCallum.
Hello, Murphy. I am Father Fosket. Have you seen the good book?
I'm not the most religious person, but
No, I mean that right. I've lost my Bible and have no idea where I put it.
I have it.
Pity.
Are you here for...
I am... With everything that's gone on in the house, we must thank God we have someone like me to keep us on a righteous path.
I've been told that Abigail Belmore doesn't really want to marry Rackham. You need to call the wedding off.
We shall stick to the system, young Mr. McCallan. Objections should be heard during the ceremony, not before, when all parties may articulate their feelings on the matter. These things are greater than you and I, you know. Until then, we must treat the wedding as the joyous occasion it is.
You.
What do you
That's
think
my
of Abigail Belmore?
statement here.
A little headstrong, in my opinion, but a lovely young lady. I baptized her, you know. She grabbed my nose as I held her over the font, right up the left nostril. Wouldn't let go until her brothers distracted her with a teddy bear. Still,
Just not too ecclesi. Is St. Juniper's?
that's right, young man. A beacon of godliness on an otherwise spirit.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think St. Juniper has been taken over by rum runners.
Criminals? In my church? Good God! They must be removed immediately.
Let's not be too hasty. They sound like my type of gentleman. That's the type of church I can see myself attending.
I could do with less of your opinions, thank you. Many things can be preserved in alcohol, Colonel. Dignity is not one of them.
I'm not the most well-read on religion, but shouldn't you be in heaven now?
Gold standard question, my boy.
Well, I'll admit this isn't what I expected.
Perhaps the good book has some missing passages.
I think we can do without your theological input, Colonel.
Is there a way to fix it?
Well, that's precisely what I'm doing, young man, as we speak.
It looks like you're just sitting in an armchair.
You don't see the metaphorical cogs whirring around in my head, the tick and the tock of the thanatological matters in my mind. To the layman, I might appear to be just sitting in an armchair, but in reality, I am studying the Bible, or at least I would be, if I hadn't lost it.
You've lost it, all right.
Do you think it might be voodoo keeping you here?
Voodoo is nothing but mumbo-jumbo misdirection. I fear we may be in limbo. Some devilish force has interrupted the supernatural order of things.
I think...
That is an extraordinary act.
We can burn
refuse
him.
to hear another word of it.
Oh,
He is a God-fearing man who
stay.
always attends the sailor services, and he has donated generously to the church.
Wait,
And
he's
my
attending
vacation funds,
sailor
the culprit
services?
here is that awful
Neat.
sailor Abigail was going to It is precisely because Miss Belmore's marriage to Mr. John Rack... And why we must... It shall be our...
Ew. Why cannot it be her way? It's her wedding.
I bet...
God be...
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm afraid you'll have to speak up. Old army injury. You care to join me?
Colonel Bloom, how many times must I warn you about your predilection for hard...
It's not. It's very... What do you say, my boy? Careful.
I probably shouldn't.
Well, don't go saving it for the tour.
See, this is the kind of ungracious, ungentlemanly behavior that will spell your doom, Colonel.
Stop trying to threaten me with eternal damnation, Foskett. If it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. I'm pretty sure I'm dead at this moment, and I don't see any evidence of women playing harps. Just you harping on at me.
Did you see much action in the army?
I killed 4 men.
From food poisoning, Colonel Bloom's title is an honorary one for services to catering.
The Cattle King is what they called me. I owned farms from New Orleans to Tallahassee. Beef, leather, dairy. It was a roaring trade.
Or at least...
Those cows. I tell you, everything a man needs can be provided by a good
Herd of cows.
Of course I
Group.
heard of cows. I was just
What are you drinking, Colonel?
good hearty rum. It'll put fire on your chest and hair in your belly.
And perhaps it is time to consider whether you have drunk too...
I could easily give. I've already done it hundreds of times.
I think you'll find the time between one glass... Perhaps we should be grateful to the Lord that your glass...
Are you a married couple or what? Because you guys do sound like this.
Are you looking forward to the wedding?
I'm looking forward to it being, in my opinion, being stood up at the altar for 33 years is not what strong relationships are made of.
And you should know, Colonel. You've only had hundreds of them.
Do you think the bride and groom should...
That Rackham's a slimy character. Oh, by God, he's a good businessman. Trickier than a magician's rabbit that's gotten... But all that don't amount to a hill of beans if you're not enjoying... I don't know whether to hate the guy or envy him.
Both are sins, I think you'll find.
And not even the best one. Do you know what's wrong with society nowadays, Murphy? Drink, guns. There's just not enough time for them all.
Well, at least he has... Maybe he, he's the elderly gentleman, but at least he's enjoying his retirement.
Have you ever married, Colonel?
Oh, yes. I've been married for 47 years.
Yes, but to 9 different women.
He has
It
experience.
still counts.
His shortest marriage was 2 days, and that's only because they couldn't find him to serve the annulment papers.
I ended up in a bordello in East Nevada with half the members of the Albuquerque Militia Marching Band. Best honeymoon I've been on. Some lovely girls.
Lord forgive him, for he knows not what he does.
That's not what the girls were telling me.
You terrible, terrible person.
Do excuse me.
At your leisure, my
You
boy.
rascal.
I have nowhere to go and
The probe.
Idle hands are the devil's play.
try idling your mouth.
Oh.
I couldn't reach the skeleton for.
Okay, I don't know which room leads where. This is library, this is... Okay, I know which room leads where. I haven't been here. Oh. Oh no!
Stepping through the doorway, I found myself in an ethereal black void that stretched in every direction. Draped in green fog, all I could see were staircases floating in all directions. And in the center, an eternally ticking clock.
This is the second time this month I have this kind of staircase situation.
Is that little whippersnapper playing on?
No, it's not him this time. But how that wayward whelp's mother allows him to run riot through that... When it comes to Sebastian Bach, I think King Herod might have...
Oh dude, that wasn't very godly of you. Let's try it again. Maybe we need to try each time different door. Still didn't work. No. Okay, I could have just asked them, right? Why haven't I asked my good colonel?
I had nothing else to say.
Really?
Good evening.
Hello,
Have you two...
gentlemen's...
Don't be so hot.
But yes, we've known each
Oh.
other. We used to be roommates in
Roommates,
college. But while
mhm, I called it.
focused on my studies, the colonel here focused on extracurriculars. I made it my duty to...
And thankfully you haven't done a very...
Where does that stair...
That room is a place of...
What happened?
Ooh.
When Miss Belmore spurned her original fiancé,
That's terrible.
a terrible sin. Belmore Manor has evil magic coursing through it. That room is filled with nothing. It is as though the house itself refuses passage to the beast.
Do you know how I...
Certainly not. If you had any sense, the only person I've seen messing about in there is the page. I know that the Lord sends things to challenge us, but even the devil himself would take up early retirement if made to. Goodness knows where he's gone now, though. I suppose we should all...
I found some...
Oh, the latch must have popped back open.
I best be...
God be with...
Okay, let's go see what little gremlin wants in exchange for the way through these crazy corridors.
Hello, Sebastian. I heard some of the other ghosts talking about a boy playing, and that was you.
Sure was.
In truth, the description of Wayward Whelp was the giveaway. But as long as Sebastian knew something, lucky guess, do you know how to get through the stair?
Oh, sure. You've got to be as good at hide and seek as I am. I bet I could beat you without even leaving.
Sebastian, I really need to get through the staircase room.
Well, are you any good at hide and seek?
Excuse?
Because I could tell you how to get through the staircase room. Hider or seeker, I'd beat you at either.
I think that finding the ghost might be difficult. But I also don't think I would be good at hiding. So I will seek.
You hide.
Great. Eyes closed and count 5 Mississippis. I won't even...
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not?
Boo! Too easy. I
Let's do it again.
Hello, Seb.
bet for...
You hide.
Great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I wonder if he'll be
Ready or not?
hiding in the same place or is he cheating?
Are you behind?
Nope, he's in the trunk. Okay, I wonder
Better luck.
Hello, Seb.
Bet for.
if there is a pattern or is
You
he
must be
cheating?
How could I?
I don't know, you're a ghost.
This isn't a bedtime. I may be a ghost.
Okay.
You hide.
Great.
1 Mississippi, 2, 3, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not, here I come.
I'm going for the curtain again. There are only 3 places
you
he can actually hide, right?
Boo.
Okay, no. I don't know. Let's go.
Again.
Let's go and see what's up with the other rooms, and I will think about hide and seek later because it was not a good one. Ooh,
Right there.
fancy.
The dance is about to begin. I shall deal with you.
Oh. Dance steps. Duet. Promenade. Carousel. Duet. Nie wiem. I don't know how to say it.
The skill, the movement, the Now then, do you have
An invitation.
to
Not
the
really.
wall? This celebration is over. We have all manner of help running around the house. Imagine the smell. If you want to come in,
Oh,
you'll need to retrieve it.
fucking
Rules
rude.
are rules, and it's my job. I am Mrs. Elaine Craddock.
Murphy McCallan.
Evident.
Good evening, Miss.
Oh,
Tell
You
me
need to stop
everything.
the wedding.
I shall do no. The preparations have begun on the order of Mr. Rackham himself, and I shall see to it personally that his wishes are carried.
But he wasn't the original groom. He's an imposter.
Another word like that, and I shall have you escorted out of the house.
Good luck trying. I seem to be rather...
Mr. Rackham is a motivated, determined, ambitious, precisely the type of person a well-to-do.
Not if she doesn't love him.
Love is not important amongst families. What matters is lineage. That last-minute change of heart she had last time was the... She'll be far better off with Miss...
She sputtered the word with such
I mean, really, what was he going to do for her? Fetch her a fish supper, clear the decks, and sing the sailors? Do you get a funny feeling when your wealth keeps on depleting? You should never...
Oh, you would be great match for the guy from the Captain Club.
There are some who think Rackham has...
The green-eyed monster. Mr. Rackham is exactly what is needed to get this household back on the straight.
What do you mean?
I don't like to speak ill of the...
Especially now that...
Indeed. But I'm afraid that the Belmore brothers were becoming increasingly unusual. Their interests veered away from the economic. And now look where we are.
You think the Belmore brothers caused you all to be...
Perhaps not directly, but their decisions certainly led to it. To find out the Belmore brothers were inviting sinners into this house.
And the best years of your afterlife now...
I am a servant to serving, but even I have limits.
When you talk about sinners in the house...
Don't even know why the Belmores thought to bring her into this house is beyond me. Oh, thank goodness we have Father Foskett trapped with us to keep this house.
Where is the...
Now, don't go seeking her out. We barely ever see her, but she's up there in one of the locked rooms, tainting the entire... I found some of her black candles one day, you know. Who knows what she did with them? Voodoo spells and magic. I confiscated them and put them on top of the fuse box in the cellar. At least if there's a power surge, they can...
In the cellar on the fuse box. Thank you. I will be retrieving them.
I've heard Rackham deals in...
What poppy? Mr. Rackham is a good, honest, hard-working man, which is why we are cursed to remain here. And it is why a good, honest marriage between Mr. Rackham and Miss Belmore will finally allow us...
Please, could you let me in to see the...
Certainly.
You know, you're the second person tonight that won't let me in somewhere. I'm beginning to take this personally.
The guests at this wedding are titans of industrialists from Chicago, magnates from Philadelphia, and you...
A now
Precisely.
How long have you worked at Belmore Manor?
I've been here since the final finial finished off. Before even the Belmores themselves moved in, I was getting this house ready for them. It is a I may not have blue blood, but I should think I spent 17 years at some of the most prestigious, followed by training in Blenheim Palace for 3 years, and subsequent...
Well, I'm glad you managed to escape all that and...
I can quote you Mrs. Beaton's book of household...
It was an interesting offer, but I couldn't think...
I mean, but it is quite impressive resume.
You must know Belmore...
like the back of my hand. Built between 1885 and 1888 in a mixture of antebellum and Victorian styles.
She
and
really is
designed by the
similar
Belmore
in
brothers
ways
themselves.
of working and
Until, of course,
behaving to
they
the guy from the
disappeared
club.
after living here only a year.
Why did they decide to build...
Well, the island is exceptionally well placed for trade. When the Belmore brothers were looking to relocate, it was Mr. Rackham who recommended...
You speak very highly of Mr...
The Belmore brothers may have had... but it was Mr. Rackham that...
Maybe she's relative to that guy. I mean, not Rackham, the guy from the Captain Club.
Do you know anything about the treasure of...
The stuff of women. The Belmore family had their capital invested in stocks and bonds. And don't even think about snooping around the house looking for anything, or I shall have you removed from the... If anyone would know of a secret treasure...
Good luck with removing me from the premises.
Thank you for your help.
Goodbye.
I didn't need to involve myself in supernatural small talk.
I know we need the antidote, but we need the ingredients too. And currently we have like... what? We don't even have black candles. Oh, in the attic. Okay. Let's talk with our good girl Cordelia, and then we'll try to
I thought
get
it best to
the...
leave Cordelia.
Really? Knock
The
first.
door was...
Dude, where are your manners? Honestly. Okay, I need to go to the balcony if I want to try to get to the attic, right? Poor girl.
There was nothing I
You can put here the umbrella.
needed to think of. As a child, I'd once watched a traveling circus
Yeah,
act
yeah,
calling
yeah.
himself the Great Balancerio amble his way across a high wire with only a parasol to keep him steady. With absolutely zero practice and infinitely more chance of death, it was now my turn to try it. Oh well, here goes.
I once tried to go through something similar. It was actually like railing to get to the fort because we were counting the hibernated bats. Don't ask for the details. We are counting those bats and determining what
Whoa.
species are there.
Whoa.
I don't remember how I actually get through and managed to go to the fort, but it must have been terrifying if I just decided to not remember. How am I going to go back?
That was a close one. While I may have lost the parasol, I did have one thing on Balancerio. I accomplished my stunt without having to wear a leotard.
Leotard is always a good option. Cupola. Oh, boost.
The face
boost.
reminded me of a man I used to buy milk from. From the neck up, he looked like an Italian nobleman. From the neck down, he'd wear denim dungarees and nothing. It probably wasn't the same guy.
Yeah, maybe he had some interesting story.
As I placed my hands on the spiders. I may have been battling supernatural forces of evil, but the forces... I needed to clear the spider webs away if I was going to get into that...
You are so jumpy with spiders. Maybe there are some venomous spiders? Maybe?
The bellows weren't going to be able to blow away this amount of spider webs.
Because you're not trying hard enough.
I wasn't going to be able to wipe away this amount of spider webs with a poker.
You are such a baby. Okay, gunpowder.
That didn't work.
You can tell that I thoroughly enjoyed my Dark Urge run through Baldur's Gate. Dude.
Looking through the telescope, all I could see was I soon realized why. A telescope without a lens wasn't going to be...
Do we have anything like lens-like? No, we don't.
The globe looked more decorative than functional. like a chihuahua.
Okay, we have it opened. Can I ask? Oh yeah, feather duster, because this is better
You
than...
can't have that.
Oh please, come on.
I thought it best to leave Cordelia to her work.
Because feather duster would be so much better at getting rid of the spider webs than poker. What else can I do right now? I can try cheating the game, probably. I mean the duel. Okay, I will think about this later, and I will take a break for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see each other next time, hopefully. For now, take care and bye.